If you execute, you move the ball, you'll get the looks you want.
So Isaiah Collier with Sensabaugh. Kyle Filipowski Markkanen. And Markkanen flipping it up and in and drawing the foul.
He just got a handoff, and it's GP as he can. Use the hang time. Podziemski tried to come and help, but he's a little late.
Missing the free throw. He's a 91% free thrower, so a bit of an oddity there. Markkanen was most improved, and he also was an all-star in 2023. There you go, Draymond to GP2.
I said it, get under the guy you're screening. He's going to switch on to you, then he's going to be on the wrong side. That's exactly what GP2 did there.
Walter Clayton getting his first playing time for Utah. Collier unable to finish.
Clayton is a sharp shooter. He's not shooting as well as he would like to from three-point range right now, only 30%, but he's got some bounce at his size. Again, you're trying to exploit the switch again.
Moody with the sidestep three, got his base. Didn't finish that three, but GP2 got a layup. That microphone has him bouncing.
Jazz are going to make you earn it.
Stevie Wonder said it right. Superstition. If you believe in things you don't understand, superstition is the way. I just know you don't put up a graphic like that until the fourth quarter.
They insisted.
Blocked by Draymond. The Warriors trying to bail Policino out.
They could motivate him.
Questionable producing decision. And Draymond tied the game.
And Draymond just kept running. It's sensed.
Draymond again. GP2. Tic-tac-toe.
Kind of caught that one back, GP2 did. Again, it's Steph Curry's double teams, and he's super unselfish with it. He's going to get rid of it. Sometimes you'll see him dribble past the slower defender as you get Kevin Love inside. I'm really impressed with him. He's really taking care of his body, and is still serviceable, more than serviceable.
Moody. He moved the ball where Markkanen couldn't get to it, and Moses, that's a great finish.
Get down there before the defense is set, before we have to deal with all the switching and Steph double teams.
Last 5 buckets for the Warriors, all layups. Walter Clayton, who can shoot from the outside, dropping that in.
Told you, he's a sharpshooter. He's 30%. It's going to go up. He won a championship with Will Richard at Florida. Played there 2 years.
Moody corner three. GP2 again, another rebound. That one stayed on the iron and flipped off.
They're just not boxing him out adequately enough. And he's going to be around the basket. He is a little big man. He's going to make himself useful.
Markkanen can step all the way out to that three-point line, 37%, and dropping that in.
People forget he's 7 foot. Like, it's really tough to bother his shot.
And he's not minding that. They list him at 7'1". He's not one of those guys.
Markkanen is super agile. He's gotten off to a great start.
That is a fan.
Think about a Jaden McDaniels type of player, 3-and-D guy, really solid three-point shooter, slasher.
He's in there to bother Steph. Draymond out to Podziemski, sets his feet for three. GP2 was in there flying again, but Kevin Love batted it away. Deontay George and Moody giving an honest effort defensively. And right there, it takes 11 seconds off the shot clock. Now Utah's under 10. With Clayton cycling around Mikhailuk. Back out to Deontay George. And that's where you can't leave that guy.
They're one of the best assist teams in the league. They move the ball around and really make you work. They had the Warriors running all over the place that possession.
6 of 12 on threes for Utah. Moody got that one. So Moses, he has 8, 2 for 4 on threes.
That's a no-no. They were just cheating off the strong side. It's just an easy pass for Steph.
Deontay George again.
They are double teaming Steph so much. He's going to try to go fast before they can get to him.
Yeah, Curry's only got 1 made field goal. Moody's getting all he can eat. Right now, 2 of 5. You can live with that 40%, but Moses hit 7 in a game at New Orleans.
That's the Jazz game plan. Anybody can shoot but Steph.
GP2 with the D. Kevin Love couldn't follow because Podziemski stayed with him defensively. And you get Curry involved here a little bit.
They're going to have him move without the ball.
Podziemski, the fouls before that layup. Rita Kagan, her mom passed away December 28th, and we're just thinking of Linda and her family as well.
We're praying for you, Linda. Linda's awesome.
And our crew has been tough for the holidays for sure.
You and your family, Linda.
Will Richard missing that three. Right now, Utah, they have the Warriors' attention. The Jazz playing very well, shooting at a 51%. Already hit 6 threes. Deontay George 11, Markkanen 11. They're the 2 big scorers.
turn the corner. F1 speed style.
He was the 10th pick a year ago. I want to see him and Jalen play one-on-one. Podziemski. Speaking of Jalen Williams and
Fight.
And when you beat Detroit, you beat San Antonio. Get your attention as Kevin Love misses there. I love the way Podziemski rebounds for a guard. There's just not a lot of guards that crash like he does.
He's always in the fight. He's willing to put his nose in there, literally. Got it cracked how many times last season?
Thought about that three. Shot clock at 10. Skip pass to Quentin Post. Open three, and he got it. That feels good for QP.
That was Jimmy Butler. He gets no stat for that. He's setting a screen in there. He had two guys hemmed up. They didn't even think about closing out.
Warriors 8 of 18 from deep. Markkanen 7-1, just rising to catch that pass. Shot clock at 7. Markkanen with a big step all the way in to flip it up and in. He's got 13.
He's attacking the basket this game. He's not just settling. He's getting high percentage shots. Again, moving without the ball. They're getting him on the move.
Mid post, one corner. The other corner, halfway down and out.
He's just moving without the ball, and they're failing to move with him.
Gary talked about that rim, and Cody Williams is throwing down dunks.
He is bouncy. He does kind of look like his brother at times. I'm sure they've had some wonderful conversations. What a ride they're on. You're in the league with your brother?
No. Pass behind Melton.
Performance from Kawhi Leonard to put him away.
I'm starting to look at that clutch game thing, and that's going to be a travel.
You're bringing the ball pressure.
Jimmy Butler. 41% on threes, drops in a triple.
He shoots 2 of those a game. He's really selective with them. But you can tell when he feels good about it. That was a one-footed jumper, too. He went jab step 1 foot like LaMelo Ball.
6 lead changes, 5 ties, and a very competitive first half. Markkanen, Keontae George are doing exactly what Will Hardy would want. And they're dominating right now with 15 now for Markkanen, 7 of 9.
Well, Will Richards stayed in front of him, but that guy's 7-1. Lauri Markkanen is a problem in there. He's a matchup nightmare.
You mentioned only taking the 1-3. We've had games where he's just settled for outside jumpers. Not tonight.
He's really intentional.
Jimmy Butler with the mid-range. Couldn't quite rim that home. Keontae George in on Podziemski. And flipping it up and out, but he will draw the foul.
We're trying to win the mid-range at a good percentage. With analytics and everything, that shot is going to be frowned upon. Will Hardy is still letting him handle the ball, and he's got quite a load on his shoulders, but he's showing that he's ready for it.
You also had mentioned, 90% free throws. I mean, you get into the 90s.
It's a weapon.
I mean, that is a weapon.
Now you're looking forward to getting fouled and going to the line.
Came on down the lane again. Melton has made a couple threes, and Will Richards tipped that while it was in the cylinder. That's basket interference.
They're trying to make, eventually you're going to see Steph get a little more aggressive, start trying to beat the slower defender, relocate.
Markkanen is 8 of 10.
They're getting him as a screener and a roller too, so it's just tough to really throw a ton of bodies at him.
Curry is fouled. Now,
win those, you're going to have the upper hand. You've torn it over again here.
That's just a simple out-of-bounds play that becomes a layup on the other end.
That's the story of their turnovers this game. They've been all self-inflicted. It's not really the Jazz forcing any of these.
Utah, 12-3 skid right before halftime. These final 3 minutes become very important as the Jazz equal their largest lead at 8. Curry. He's had 1 made field goal in the first half here.
He kind of waited there. Draymond Green set such a great screen. He thought he had a little more time.
Sensabaugh. Kick out to Filipowski on the baseline. Draymond pinned him under the backboard. Might have been 3 in the key. He was in there quite some time, but Markkanen will get the dunk.
Well, everybody stayed home. And Draymond